support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
All right. Well, we have our next guest here. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Fantastic. Yourself?
Good, good. Having fun.
Good. Go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
My name is Michael Paone, and I am here with Lockin.
All right. And tell me about Lockin.
Sure. We are the producers of smart locks, so we're showcasing the Vino 7 Pro here today. The cool thing about this lock, so this goes on your front door. It's for basic consumer use.
Okay.
Everybody who owns a house or an apartment can use this. And the big fun thing here, I'll give you a little bit of a demo. It opens with the wave of a palm.
Okay.
So you can be like a Jedi. It detects pretty quickly, pretty accurately, 99.8% accuracy.
Okay.
Which is a big improvement over the fingerprint, which it also does. But the new innovation is the vein detection.
I was going to say, I seem to remember in the write-up, in the description, that it had something to do with vein detection.
Yeah, that's right. It reads via infrared, quickly scans your vein signature. Everybody has a unique one.
Wow.
You can kind of see it just by looking at your hand, but what it does is it really brings that out, and that's how it opens the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did we decide that this was the thing we were going to do? Because that's wild. How did we decide that that's where we were going?
It's faster, it's more secure, and it's actually more accurate.
Okay.
A lot of people have issues with their fingerprints. Some people actually have very smoothed out, and the fingerprint technology doesn't work really well. Or if you have some smudging or food on your hand or anything like that.
God forbid you're holding a cold cup.
That's right. It's just a way more efficient
I
way
definitely
to do it.
don't have a fingerprint lock that gives me trouble because I've been holding a cold drink.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just the next thing. It's fast. If you're doing something, you don't have to pay much attention to it. We kind of have it on a conference mode so people can come by and use it.
With it.
But once you program your palm in, which just takes about a minute, give it a couple different angles, you can actually...
Very similar to doing, Touch ID or whatever on a phone. It takes a couple times and
100%.
a minute or so.
100%.
Okay.
And it's very fast. You can do a quick wave. You can kind of vary the angle that you use, but that's what it does.
And so the actual unlock process is just a wave over that.
Yeah, you want to give it a try?
Sure.
There you go. So set you up and then hover maybe like an inch or two. You got it. You're a pro.
Okay.
You're in the house. Pretty simple, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I find a problem in general with any kind of a lock is I tend to be coming in and out with some large amount of equipment.
Yes.
So theoretically, if I could all I have to do is get a bag to here, I can, as opposed to having to shift stuff around to get a fingerprint
That's right.
I can still have a bag hang here and do it and get in.
That's right.
Okay.
It's very fast. It's very versatile. And also, it does have a party mode if you are kind of coming in and out a lot and you don't want to be messing with the lock each time. You can set it to just open for anybody. Say if you have a couple guests and you want to make sure that people aren't coming randomly off the street, but you want to give them access quickly, you set it to the party mode and people can come in and out.
Okay.
So it's very flexible.
Okay. So in that mode, if I just walked up to it and didn't know what I was doing, I'd walk up and it's locked.
Yeah, yeah.
But then somebody who I've told just wave at it.
Yeah, it relaxes the security.
Okay.
Just temporarily for people. If you have like a barbecue or something like that and people are walking in and out constantly, you don't have to keep futzing with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I imagine you can set it to just be open.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that as well. On the back, there's a lock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yes.
I can't see that side of it, but it seemed like a good guess.
There she is.
So just a standard.
That's right.
Okay, so it's locked, unlocked, and locked.
Yep.
Okay.
And it also, it's very versatile. It's a kind of 4-in-1, so it's a doorbell itself,
Okay.
camera.
So I noticed the camera. I was
2K.
going to ask about that.
Yes, it's a 2K resolution, 180 degrees, very wide detection range.
So this would go where your deadbolt would normally go.
That's right.
And then this is going to stick up over top, which is very similar to how mine works.
Yep.
This is unrelated.
Yep.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what handle I have on it, because I have a very specific one that I love.
There you go.
Okay,
you can keep it.
It's a push-pull rotate. So when I've got stuff, I can just hip check it, and it'll open my door.
Oh, very cool.
So that's not going anywhere no matter what.
Yes.
Okay, and so this gives me doorbell capability.
Kicks
on the camera.
That's right. And it detects human motion. If you get packages and deliveries, it will send you an alert and tell you that your Amazon package has arrived or your food is at the door. And you can communicate through the app, via the camera as well.
Okay. And you said this is the newest, which suggests that there have been others. So the question is this one on the market? Is it coming soon?
Yes. We launched a Kickstarter yesterday.
Okay.
Just released it. People can find more and get on board with the Kickstarter. If they do, they get a great price, $209 currently. We plan to ship in February. Retail price would probably be around $300.
Okay, in like February.
Yes.
Okay.
Coming up.
Not February 26th.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just sometimes you hear Kickstarter, and that means 10 to 14 months.
Yeah.
So we're talking it launched yesterday, and we're hoping to ship in February.
That's right. And we're here showing it off.
6 or 7 weeks at most February.
Pretty quick,
okay,
yeah.
Awesome.
And we don't have it up here right now, but it does have a solar panel connection. This is the other big innovation, which makes the fingerprint and the Vane technology really kind of stand out. There's a USB-C in here.
Okay.
Tack on a little solar panel, also in the front of the door, placed with some good sunlight, and it will constantly keep topping off the lithium-ion battery inside.
Okay.
So you'll never run out of power.
All right. And so if you don't have that or are not able, you're in a place where it wouldn't be usable anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in an inside hallway or something like that.
Right.
Able to charge it just off the sea?
Yes, that is the other way to do it. So you probably get about 9 months on average for the battery life, which is pretty great with average use. And then, you just manually charge it, maybe about 5 hours, and then you're good to go. Okay.
Yeah. And the charge is on the outside of the on the outside. It would have to be. Or
yes.
The solar wouldn't make any sense.
That's right.
Never mind.
That's how you connect it. Right underneath here, right on the front.
Okay. Yeah. And so you could, if you can't necessarily plug something in, you could use a battery bank or something like that.
That's correct.
If you're doing it that way.
That would be a great way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you said Kickstarter $209, retail in the 300 range?
In the 300 range, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you're expecting to ship the Kickstarter in February? Are you expecting to be in retail in that same range or further out from that?
That will be a little bit further out.
Okay.
But Kickstarter is the way to go for people right now.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how to grab it.
Very cool. Is this our only color choice?
Yes, this is the current design.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an interesting like the angle, it keeps changing colors. Which is something that I like. My car does the same thing.
You can also get a sense of the depth. It's pretty narrow. It's an improvement over our previous brands. This is the higher end version.
Yeah, the outside is about the depth of mine, and the inside is less. So mine runs on AA, so it has to have a certain amount of space. Yeah,
in this particular design, we collaborated with Helmut Esslinger, who was the design chief for Apple 2C. So it's a beautiful collaboration, and this is how we came up with this sleek appearance. Designed to be easy to use and easy to look at.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
I just really love doing this.
Fair enough.
It makes me feel kind of like I have some sort of magical power every time I do it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
The first couple times I was trying it out, it felt pretty powerful. Like I was just influencing the technology like a technopath.
I like the soundscape on it. That's something that I've been kind of focusing on in the last year or so.
Oh, sure.
On technology is the sounds that companies choose.
Yeah.
Because we've ended up with a Rivian in our collection. And they're really good with their soundscape. It's all natural sounds.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh, right. Sounds that tech makes don't have to suck.
Yes.
They don't all have to be digital soundy beepy things. They can actually be interesting. And this has an interesting soundscape to it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. A bing boom, very welcoming, very kind of standard doorbell vibe.
Without being
Yeah.
like a digital.
That's right.
Like a $20 Walmart, digital doorbell sounds like a digital doorbell.
Yeah.
And this is a little calmer, but still obvious.
Yeah, very relaxing, very kind of like, come to the door and see what's going on, but not like.
When the security camera and all that goes off, do I get notifications just on my phone, or can I connect to it from like an Echo Show or anything like that?
Yes, we have a lot of connectivity. Apple Home, Google Home, Alexa, and SmartThings.
Okay.
All built in.
Awesome.
Over the Matter platform.
Very cool. Oh, good. So.
Yeah. So whatever you got going on,
that's one of the two big ones. So that's good. Yeah.
Easy.
Once you're there, you're there.
Yeah. Really easy to integrate into whatever setup you have at your home.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming up and talking about this.
Of course.
Cool lock. About 5 or 6 years ago, I got big into biometric locks.
Yeah.
I've got too many of them. We keep doing reviews on them, and it's really a cool technology.
Yeah.
I love to see it evolve.
Yeah.
This is not always convenient, but this might be a whole lot easier when you've got equipment. So
one more time before we go, give it a whack. Oh, there he is. So
I was
easy.
too close.
Yeah. If we programmed you in, it would be almost instantaneous, and you can really kind of just like swipe. It's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up, and
All
thanks
right.
for bringing it.
Yes.
Not enough people bring them with them. So,
our pleasure.
have a good rest of the show.
All right. Thanks so much.
The Tech Podcast Network's CES 2025 coverage is executive produced by Adam Barker. Technical director is Kirk Corliss. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Tracy Ingram, Xerxes Goddard, Brandy Jackson, and Aviva Cram. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, and Scott Ertz. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. The TPN studio executive is Todd Cochran. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production, copyright 2025.